baby, let you know from the gate, I don't go down, lady. I want a chick with dick.
Hi guys, today we'll be making pasta. So as you can see here, I've laid out the ingredients. I'll just write down the quantities and what ingredients are used in the description box. So I started off by weighing out flour, and now I'm measuring my salt. Out the salt, I just mixed it within the flour. I forgot to mention that you should make a hole in the middle of your flour so that you can add the olive oil and the eggs. So this is what the mixture looks like with the eggs added to the flour. So now I'm going to begin to combine everything together. Oh, and another thing, you can use a whisk to just whisk in the eggs in the middle and the flour, and then you can, after whisking it, you can begin by using your hands to combine the mixture. As you can see, my dough is coming together, but I felt like it was a bit too dry, so I added another egg just to help combine the dough. After my dough has formed, I'm going to wrap it in cling wrap. Then I'm going to let it rest for about 20 minutes. You can also rest it in the fridge for 20 minutes, but I just decided to leave it outside. So as you can see, I'm dividing my dough into half. Before that, just remember that you should flour your countertop with flour and then start to roll it out. Like I said in the beginning, you should have patience because it takes quite a lot of time to roll out your pasta dough by hand. But if you do have a pasta machine, you're welcome to use it. As you can see, I'm busy rolling it out, and I did take a break there because it takes a lot of time and energy. As I forgot to mention, it takes a lot of energy. So yeah, so now I'm just rubbing flour on my dough. And just a reminder, when you roll out your pasta dough, it has to be as thin as possible, because when it's thick, it's gonna have a chewy consistency when you eat it. So just make sure you roll it out very thinly, which I did not do because I thought it was thin enough, but until I boiled it, it was a bit chewy. So now I've just trimmed the sides because I'm planning on making ravioli. So now I'm going to section my pasta into half and then mark where I want to put in the filling so that I can cut the shapes. As you can see, I've cut out the shapes, and now I'm just closing the sides as I'm pressing it. But you can also use a fork just to press the sides and close them. And if your sides do not close, you can just brush it with some water just to stick it down. There are some other pastas that you can make from this pasta dough. You can make, there's ravioli, which I'm making, there's tortellinis, and you can also make spaghetti from this, and macaroni and penne. I believe that there's machines that you can use for that. I'm not sure if you can make penne and macaroni from hand. So while you busy shaping out your dough, make sure or ensure that you take a pot and fill it with water, not the whole way, just halfway, and add some salt and leave it to boil, because once you cook your pasta, your water has to be boiling. You can't put your pasta in while the water is not boiling. It has to boil for you to begin to cook the pasta. So how you'll know that your pasta is cooked is that it will float to the top, and then you'll know that your ravioli is ready.